Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
Here, Zorro.
Thanks.
And another.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay.
Zorro.
Right.
And this one.
Can you hand him over to me without talking, please?
From the people who brought you the terror of Wednesday and the horror of Friday.
The kids will be home all weekend.
Comes the most horrifying, terrifying day ever. The day invented just to make the rest of the week seem good. Monday. See Garfield the cat try to avoid the horror that is Monday, only to be smashed. Smashed! Bash! Bash! And yes, even splattered. Splat! Yes, they took all your worst nightmares and combined them into one dog of a day. Coming soon to a calendar near you, it's Monday.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
He's a grower, not a shower. It's baked linguine.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Hello, happy Monday. Hope you're having a decent Monday. Thank you for coming by. We're playing a new game, new adventure game today. Since we finished, Sam and Max hit the world. I couldn't do it. That was last week. Sorry. Can't remember what I did last week. We finished Sam and Max hit the world. Now we'll do a new adventure game. Oh, but it's not as old. I think it's 2011. And I swear, I think Xplay talked about it. I can't find anything about it from Xplay, but weird. I think that's how I found out about it. The Book of Unwritten Tales. It's like a fantasy point-and-click adventure. And I remember it got pretty good reviews, so I bought it a long time ago, but off Steam, I never played it until now. So come with me as I play for the first time the Book of Unwritten Tales. Should be a fun time. So let me just switch. Of course, I have to mention the Alex Jones store. If you love Oh, it took it off. Boy, that's weird. If you love truth and freedom, then check out the Alex Jones store. They do an appreciation super sale week. 30% off t-shirts and hoodies. 60% off all supplements, probiotic, Hydro Force, and Sambucus gummies. You get a free hat with every order over $50, and you get a free bottle of 30-day gut cleanse with every order. So she's doing some pretty good deals. So go check out the Alex Jones store. Check out the Appreciation Week. I'm gonna have to go and buy some more Irish sea moss. I was thinking I might try the Hydro Force. I hear it's pretty good too. It's 60% off, so hey, try while you can. I think it's down here. Irish sea moss is good though, so right now it's only 47. There's a nice knife too, and hats. Bunch of different t-shirts too. And coffee cups and coins. I think the coin sold out, sold out, but pretty good. Go check out the Alex Jones store. .com/big_greeny to get all your patriotic items, embrace your patriotic spirit, I should say. No matter what you think of Alex Jones, you should support alternative media. It's good to get information from different sources then you can make your own decision from there. So go check out the AlexJonesStore.com/baked_linguini. Get some good deals now while you still can. Okay, with that said, let's play this game. Let's play a game. You want to play a game? Let's see. I don't know what my camera is anymore. I know how to do things. I've done this before. Here we go. Let's see, get this set up. Later. Yeah, I have to see. I make a mental note for something later. See if this works. On here. Yeah. Oh, it's a download invoice. I know you downloaded invoice. There's a second download you need to do. Oh, here we go. Is it coming up? It didn't come up. Shoot. Oh, here it is. Yay. It's gonna disappear when I... Oh, okay, it's there. It's a weird system. Okay, now open this up. Okay. Nice, I'm here. Let's do settings. Subtitles on. Chapter 1, here we go. Hold on.
Our world is at war. Only the old can remember a time without fear, without
Oh, low.
defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain the decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever
That looks
have
like Yoda.
thought it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this?
Looks like he's writing scribbles.
I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in
No
the
subtitles.
I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle and the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
Not good.
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist, adventurer, and
Like a
future
fat battle toad.
trophy on my mother's living room wall.
And you are
Hi, Chris. Yes, it is a PC game. Oh, Steam. Yes.
What do you want?
2011.
I think you know that. Where is it?
You get it on good
We know
good
that
GOD
your
too, I think.
four-minded servant was
Good
on
old
the way to
games.
that damn
GOG, I should say.
Sixter Abister.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away.
How are you
Never
today?
has
Happy
lazy
Monday.
brains are squeezing what we need to know out of him.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands. It's just a
I
safe
put subtitles
trip.
on, but it's not on.
Oh, then.
Is the volume
If
low?
it's up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day. What's going on? No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right. We should get help. Quick, back to the elf burrow. Oh boy.
Subtitles supposed to be on, but I don't see them on. Unspirited Leap later.
Let's do it.
And you can move the left mouse button to move her dragon legs. Okay. I didn't see. You sound good though, just game. You sound good though, just game. A little low, okay. I gotta. Let's do settings. This speech a hunger, but I don't know what that means. Ends up over 2. Uh-oh. There you go. See, when I switch the displays, it disappears. Oh, shoot, it's gonna die. Lost the chat again. Every time I switch, it disappears. Okay, there we go. Any better? Let's see. I can use this left mouse click. Oh, I can use it with a mouse click, okay. Hey, take a look at the object quickly with the left mouse button. Try it on the rope.
One end of the rope is knotted tightly. I could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
Examine the cage and speak to the gremlin.
The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, hello, you there?
Who are you?
My name is...
Never mind. There's something you have to do for me. What am I talking about? It's not just for me. It's for the Alliance.
I've no
Alliance.
particular interest in the Alliance.
I don't
Sound any
care.
better?
This has to do
Game
with
sound?
everyone. Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've
MacGuffin.
discovered something. Something important.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
Let me guess. Your kidnappers up there want to use your knowledge to achieve world domination?
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before
Still
I tell
quiet,
them what I
okay.
know.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this ring. Take it to the
Can't escape.
Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast. He will send someone to my house. A book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be.
Wow.
The pain,
Must be into some kinky
the
stuff.
humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
How do we do this so fast? Settings, turn it up a little bit.
Oh, you brave old gremlin. Songs will be sung about you. Fare thee well.
Yes, of course. Although, I don't really like songs. If you free me, then I could help you. The road to the human town is long and dangerous, and a helpless creature like you.
You are just so thoughtful and selfless, kind sir, to forgo torture and death just for me. How can I get you out of there?
Good question.
They want to
This
stay in there.
cage is
Okay.
well built, and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
Just like my old bones. But it's not a bad idea. On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
Can't see any other way to escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah, there's no anywhere.
No idea what's going on here.
Does it sound any better?
Release the old gremlin before we get into enemy territory.
Good in my
Have to see how we go
headphones.
after
That's
that.
why. Turn up a little bit more on here. Turn up more on Steam. On Streamlabs, I should say.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. This is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword... I could
Okay, good.
perhaps
Yes,
cut
I
the
know.
rope.
Oh, you just got a new hard drive. Okay. So I just saw that and sneak up. It is pretty $6, but I'm gonna try $5. I think that is a good deal.
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this stuff will help me a whole lot.
Okay, that's it.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
The cage has been secured with a thick rope. I can't release it using my bare hands.
Then you'll have to cut through the rope.
Splendid idea, but I don't have a knife.
Then get your hands on one. The kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
I fear that could be true. I'll just carry on then. You wait here. That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut. dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
Am I missing something? Oh, no, that's what I do. What's that? Where am I going? This is the beginning of the game, it's just the prologue.
This rope fastens the cage to the... This is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands. But if I had a knife or a...
You can go up there then.
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
I'm gonna turn this on. Oops. To go up there, but
That's the way up onto the dragon.
yeah. Oh, really easy. I just feel stupid. Let's see. What's that?
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon. There's a support strut there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
Oh, here we go. I had to talk to him.
A whip?
It's always served me
Ooh,
well.
Kinky.
But
He's
use
really
it as a
into
rope.
pain, isn't he? He likes he has a whip. Move the mouse to the bottom edge of the screen, open inventory, examine out.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
Oh, yeah.
Da 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 da.
Hey, Indiana Jones. Da 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 da.
What? Yes, yes, I was evil and beastly. Yes, I'll bring him with me, Mother. Yes, yes, yes. I have to go. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know,
Sound any
I'm not
better?
being curt with you. Yes. Good. Yes. I'll see you later. Love you too. Oh, by the gods, how I hate her! Not much longer, Monkus, not much longer. Soon you will have it in your hands. But you have to be careful, Monkus. Mother is mistrustful. She has her agents
That's good.
everywhere.
I'm glad.
And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
As long as you can hear them, I
There appears
guess.
to
As
be
long as you can
some
hear
truth
them
to
talk.
Roman's story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin. I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me. A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's been tied loosely to the railing. Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed. A think I can reach the sword with the stick, but getting it over here would be a bit risky. The goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach before I could say, uh-oh.
Okay, good, thank you. She says so we have the stick. I haven't played too many new adventure games. I'm so used to playing old school adventure games. Let's see. What did she say?
I think I can reach the sword with the stick, but getting it over here would be a bit risky. The goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach before I could say, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, better call Mako. Let's see. Did I miss anything? No. Oh, look at the box.
Box. It
That
seems
seems
to
a
be
box
some
there.
kind of emergency kit if the dragon crash lands.
Can you pick anything up in there?
There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mold, and a blue and red potion.
I think I have Indigo Prophecy. I have to check.
A line with a fish hook. It looks quite serviceable.
Sounds familiar. Name
I'll take
sounds
it with
familiar.
me. I'll knot the line to the tip of the stick, and hey presto, I've got a fishing rod.
Yeah, look at that.
That was elegant.
Oh, you finished that one, huh? Must have been pretty good then.
I should warn MacGuffin that we're in business. Perhaps he might change his mind. Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
What a name, MacGuffin.
So what is this discovery of yours then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. And actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact, where it is hidden.
Artifact. It. This is getting more and more cliché.
Cliché? The struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
You mentioned your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky. I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
Are you really sure?
Yeah. But
When the mountains, through the
if I
woods,
don't
the battle of this
survive,
house we
they
go.
catch me. Then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
You mean, if you die, the young, sexy elf will become the hero of this story rather than an old, disheveled gremlin? How improbable.
Don't talk, just cut me free!
The right moment is close. There's the mountain. Good luck, MacGuffin.
So there. That was the prologue. not game, but actually a German company that made it. Get like Lord of the Wings vibes. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked on YouTube, but who knows. Well, I posted a new video on YouTube, Chris. You want to check it out? The fish one. A little interesting. A little different. I don't know if you know anything about Studio Ghibli movies, films, but... Oh wow, that's quick. You're fast.
Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm
haven't
almost
checked.
done, you.
I could see.
I
Beavering
appreciate
away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops. And if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see. We'll see.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept.
Wait, open the box.
Let's see. Not a chance. I'll never get this crate open with my bare hands.
What's that? Ah, my thing's in the way. My other screen's like in the way a little bit, so I can't see as well sometimes. If I help a little bit, yeah, I can see a little bit better. Like Toon Shock, I couldn't see the corner of my screen. I had my laptop there, and I didn't realize it was something there to pick up, and it took. What was I supposed to do? I didn't realize. I missed. I was going past the item all the time because my screen was blocking it. Okay, it's a little better. Well, I appreciate you watching
Water,
it.
excellent, stonemasons. That fireplace
I
is...
just put it together today. The rat.
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
What are we talking about in this game or in the video I made? Oh, in the elf. Well, I guess it's different people, I guess. Maybe one of those games where there's different characters you get to control. We were the slender elf lady now with this short, stubby guy.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
A Wilbur.
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer.
5 different characters you get to
Initially
control.
think, that tastes good. But then, bam! The finish is all off. Earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't
Like Day of the
really tell
Tentacle.
from just one
Different
pint.
characters.
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat?
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
Where are the other dwarves anyway?
All away fighting, you know that. There's been nobody here except me for years. I'm keeping the whole place ticking over. If you weren't here, lad, I'd probably have pegged it from loneliness long ago.
What's the news from the front? The Alliance is winning, isn't it?
It's a proper mess. They just swing back and forth. It's been like that for years. Neither side has the advantage. Today, we take Finsterberg, and tomorrow the Shadow Army plunders Auenheim. Today, we take care of Garrett the Throat Slitter, and tomorrow they nobble Bella Sunnythaw. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege, the old Arch-Witch. Not getting anywhere fast, though. It could still be years before either side gets the upper hand.
Hopefully we do.
Aye, let's hope so.
Where's a dwarf?
Do you miss the other dwarves a lot?
Aye, there's not much going on here now, that's for sure. In the old days, it was packed and rowdy every night. Stone Chomper and Bolin the Bear, Peppo and Talon. He could beat anyone at finger wrestling. And then, of course, there was Billant, our leader with his golden tankard. Now I've only got you here. You're not exactly a party animal.
Maybe the other dwarves will come back soon.
Aye, and then they'll tell their tales of adventure, the times they've had and what they've been through. And me, I can only listen on.
I'd like to hear their stories, seeing as though I'm not with them myself. I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
Let's put this into anchovy. Have to advertise that service still. I am gonna try to get into that. I guess Rumble has that creator program. Chris, I guess they started it. But the thing is, you need to stream not just 30 hours, but 30 hours through Rumble Studios. So my friend on Rumble, we've waited before SDX Reaper. He showed me a backdoor on how to do it while I'm using the Streamlabs or Evemux, the other one I use. Apparently Streamlabs OBS doesn't really work too well. It says to be a custom RTM. You have to go through Rumble Studios. I did do it on Evemux yesterday, so I might start using that system more. But the only thing is, I think the video quality is not as good on Evemux, so I'm just gonna do it for Sin. I'll probably not do it for my gaming streams, but for my Japanese and maybe Final Fantasy. And on my other game, on my other one, my Friday and Saturday streams. That's like, if I do that, that's almost like 8 hours a week, so, or more than that, 12 hours a week. That way, through Rumble Studios, technically, so I should get my 30 hours, maybe in March, and then apply for it. So, we will see. Yeah, well, it's like a backdoor you can stream. I was watching another guy's video on it, that he's on Rumble too. There's a back way of doing it. OBS, I guess, is the best way of doing it, because OBS you can do it, but I hate to switch this to like OBS. I have to put all my scenes and everything on there, and if I had to, I would, but right now, I'm kind of so set up on Streamlabs OBS, I really don't want to change anything. But I can do it on Evemux, so it's just crazy because then you have to make integress, I think they call it on Rumble Studios, when you make a stream, and then use that as a custom RTMP to paste in your streaming software. And it's a way of getting around, so you're still using your software, but you can still stream it to Rumble Studios. So Evemux makes it pretty easy. All you do is just take that ingress you make and you just copy and paste it as a custom RTMP, and only thing you have to do in Momo Studios is hit go live, and then it shows up as a participant. So we will see. It stinks how they make you. No other place makes you do that. I understand. If it was actually a good service, but I mean YouTube and Twitch doesn't make you do that. They count hours without having to use their programs. I just wish Rumble could do the same thing. I don't know why you have to use their stuff, especially when it's like out of date.
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion. That's the Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings. It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast. The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well. I call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the Last 3 Weeks by Wilbur Weathervane.
Take all this waste.
Ugh. The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon. The stove isn't used much, though this morning the Master Brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it. A pile of dirty dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the Master Brewer pays to things like this. An old, rather dirty cooking pot. The Master Brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar. Dwarven fast food, but I'm not hungry.
That's a big leg. Oh, was it like a net? Oh, I didn't see that.
I know. A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any fruit around here, the Master Brewer prefers heartier fare.
Likes this beer sausage. Looks like one of those games you gotta look very carefully when you miss stuff. Oh, coffee pot.
A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. The Master Brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks.
Gotta take the coffee pot.
The coals in the oven have kept the stove warm. The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up.
Interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get my hours there, try to get affiliated somewhere, I guess. YouTube's gonna take a while, and then Twitch is... I've been streaming on Twitch for quite some time and never get any views on Twitch. And then... so...
That's the exit, but I can't call it a day yet. First I have to teach the house robot to catch rats.
You have to open up the thing though.
net is pretty coarsely woven. The rat would probably slip through. Besides, I don't feel like sticking my hand
Yeah, they
in the
do that
dark
at
hole.
times. Twitch does that. They'll tell you it'll be parts muted, yeah. Because it's copyright music. Crazy. I missed something here. I had those two different things too. Royalty free and DMC free. What too? Yeah, I don't know. Too many rules. Yeah, I don't understand. When it's in a video game, I can't understand why they would hit you if it's in a game, but I don't know. I know with some games like GTA and stuff, they have like soundtracks. It's a little bit different. I know people who've gotten hit for like even in like Final Fantasy 14 and stuff, and, like music. They'll get strike for, you know, it's just in-game music, background music. Let's see what's talked.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
So I can call it a day once the robot has caught the rat?
Aye, you can go back home and get some sleep.
I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
That seems to be the rat hole where the little beast plans its raids.
Can't open it, so...
I used to be really afraid
Oh,
of
yeah.
that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only slightly terrified.
No. Oh, I still have to use your code, by the way, I forgot. I have it. I have to use it. Oh, there's a crowbar. See, I can see
A
it.
dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big.
There we go. I can use that to open up the box.
Let's see. What's that? Ah, the user manual.
Don't need to use a manual.
Wood elvish. Succubushish. Here we are. Dwarven.
Multilingual.
Thank you for purchasing an X100 house robot, the latest in house robot technology. Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts.
Okay, we have that.
Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Rat hunting. Rat hunting. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target. DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things.
Ew.
Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA. Finally, a simple rat trap. Nah, the net is pretty coarsely woven. The rat would probably slip through. Besides, I don't feel like sticking my hand in the dark hole.
Boom, boom.
Let's see how it likes this. Aha!
Looks
It
like
works.
Bender. Oh, there's a cat. Oh. I used to... I missed something in the kitchen.
This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain, although I wouldn't bet on it still working.
Yes.
I thought so. Broken. The dwarves have a lot of work ahead of them when they get back. If they come back.
Okay.
That is the Bastion's emblem. Actually, an entire battalion of dwarves is supposed to be stationed here. Each battalion consists of 7 companies, which in turn consists of 7 platoons. Each platoon consists of 7 squads of 7 dwarves.
Like
Dwarves have this
7.
thing for the number 7.
Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. So this way. Make up them again, maybe.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Nope, same stuff.
I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
The robot is already chock full of disgusting leftovers. It can't hold anymore. Besides, it's already running. Do you still need this net, or can I have it?
Just take it. It's got a few holes in it.
I think I'm missing something.
The Master Brewer says it's...
Like, take the cooking pot.
Ah! Mutant slime. Maybe I should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding. I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot. I'm not likely to be able to catch the slime with a net. It's too slimy. I know. Although I've never seen any fruit around here, there is no way I'm taking that pot with the evil slime in it. Slime can be really evil. Bad slime. I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Okay.
Back where you belong, on the stove. Love our beautiful White Ridge Mountains. It's... I pointed out to the Master Brewer, but then I'd be the one who ends up washing it.
This reminds me of Blazing Dragons. Stuck in the kitchen. Is anything else in here? Can't take that right now. It's a pipe.
Ugh, it looks like the X100 really liked that rubbish. At least it's purring like a cat. Now I just have to get it to hunt like one. So the robot is activated. Now, how did that rat hunting bit go again? In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target. DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things. A thieving rat, devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
You can't use the...
Nah, the net is pretty coarsely woven. The rat would probably slip through. Besides, I don't feel like sticking my hand... Actually, dwarfs have a thing for beautiful architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made.
You can't go outside.
That's the exit. But I first have to teach the house robot to catch rats. So the robot is activated. In DNA...
That's the story now. Do it to the one. Look at the map already.
The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone.
Oh, what the world? Oops. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. You can take the cooking pot. I must be missing something. That's the stove.
The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up.
Let's say to pick up though. I don't see anything else to pick up. Not a good stop. We end the game and get stuck again. What's this stove?
Ugh, it looks like the X1. Now I just... The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter. Ooh, I'll take that.
Oh, there we go. You have to just be smart. You have to just dig around, I guess.
And now the fur. A source of rat DNA.
Catch the light. Ooh. Not too smart.
And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
Yay. I can go home now.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
Did you know there's an evil slime living in a pot in the kitchen?
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Oh, jeez.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say. As long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Can I call it a day now?
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
See you later, lad.
Okay.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off,
I like
and I
Frodo
didn't even do it
Baggins.
myself. I used a fully automated robot instead.
What's his name?
It's going to
Bilbo
take more than
Baggins.
that before my statue stands next to Knight
Bilbo
Tilo in the
Baggins.
Hall of Heroes. But I'm
On
going to
an
make
adventure.
it one day.
Look at that white stuff. What's this white stuff? Oop, here he goes. Shouldn't stand there. Reward is just be able to figure it out.
Hey, you! Boy! You've got to get me out of here! Quickly, please.
Looks like Yoda. Or,
I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want...
or yogurt.
You've got to believe me.
From
I have the key
Spaceballs.
to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen,
did
boy,
have it.
It's too late. You see this ring?
One wing, the
It's the
warm
key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But
all of our fates depend on it.
I got recaptured. Oh, we want to go on an adventure.
oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance. A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
I'd come in, need help.
The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather. I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
Won't be that way.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
No. We go back to the dwarf.
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history. Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
This don't look icicle.
It worked. I got one. Hey, my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch.
The fish. It's an ugly fish.
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself. Oh, I can't reach that.
Use the fish in there.
Those are the controls for our living space optimization unit. My father invented them. This is my very cool room. My old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough that, but somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger. I wonder if putting small bags and pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity. My old tennis racket, although I was never very good.
Let's see a gnome playing tennis.
Cat
Dwarf
cut is
playing
missing.
tennis.
What did I use that for?
Oh, what did I use that with? I don't know.
I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done.
There you go.
Wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a... Watcher.
Nice. Yay, we're doing things.
A chair.
Yeah, the chair. I don't see anything else. I scratch his butt.
Our kitchen. Our flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively. A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you. My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments. Mum hid the knives as a precaution. After Grandad's knife-throwing training classes last year, she doesn't trust us anymore. Master Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner. The dirt disappears like magic. If only I could cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter.
That up too. Picking things up, seeing what we can get.
That's the lever for my little sister's bedroom. I'm not touching that. She builds combat robots, and she kind of hinted that she knows how to protect her privacy. That's the lever for my parents' bedroom. I can't use it until they get back.
No fun.
Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains. My mother is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff. A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Oh, hey, Weeper, how are you, sir? Are you streaming? Or about to stream? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate your help again with Wumble Studios. I think I figured it out, so I'll be set for next month, since we only have a couple days left this week in left in February. I'm not gonna really worry about it. But I was able to do it yesterday. It worked, so I was using a different program. I wasn't using Streamlabs, OBS. I was using Evemux. But I still appreciate it. Just playing this adventure game.
Why should I fertilize potting soil when there's nothing planted in it?
Okay, I guess not. I'll tell you what it is.
Scissors from my mum's kitchen, sharp and dangerous.
I put that in. Nope. Let's go down.
And down we go.
Oh, nice. I'll be safe. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Halt! Who's there?
Hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What's the password?
Lefty Bunny. Here we do.
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct. What do you want?
A gremlin gave me this ring. He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
A ring? Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes,
You too.
poison.
I
appreciate it
What
again,
am I
Reaper.
talking about? Of course you have.
Everyone follow
no
STX
one would
Reaper.
accept a ring
If
from
you haven't
a
already on
gremlin
Rumble
and not
and
check it
Twitch.
for curses. Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight, you know.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be... Where is this gremlin?
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for. This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
Am I supposed to move? Oh, hey, Alan. How are you? How are you feeling? Chris should be here. He's in the chat, but he thinks he's in the Twitch chat. He's streaming on Twitch now. Not going bad.
That's great invention. A ship which
Trying
travels
a new
underwater.
adventure game.
It can
Since he
already
finished
sink.
Sam and Max Hit the World.
The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning
Yes,
explosion.
Chris. You guys actually got on Discord too. You guys get on the chat and talk if you want to. You can open up Discord, but yeah, you on Discord? I can open up. Let me open up Discord. Let's see. I can do this. Give me 1 second. There we go. I'm in the general chat. Alan. I know, he changes underwear. Yeah, he goes through a lot. Oh, hello, Tomby. How are you? I am doing well. Thank you for coming by. How are you? Let's see. Oh, there you go. Just looking there. Living a dream. Oh, nice. Yeah, I appreciate that video. You helped me too with figuring out Rumble Studios. That was a good video. Everyone should check out Tomby. So I didn't know about the it was a friend actually. He was just on STX. He told me about the creator program that Rumble has, and he just thinks you have 30 hours on Rumble Studios, and I don't stream on Rumble Studios because I don't like Rumble Studios. they told me about that Integras thing, and then I watched your video as well. That helped quite a bit. Let's see. We'll go this. Yeah. Oop, I hit the wrong button. I'm going to go back up. Go that back down, I mean.
That's my family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily
looks so
works
happy.
on, things. Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister,
nice
Sydney.
back
I
door.
think she'll be a
Nice way
researcher
to get
too.
around.
She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing
Yeah,
but a
that'd be
rattle
cool.
and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on
Now
robotics.
you're
combat
affiliated on
robots,
Twitch
to
and
be
YouTube.
exact.
That's really cool.
Grandad is a war veteran.
I'm sure
and
Wumble 2 will
conducts
help out.
secret
Every place helps
military
out.
Whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is.
I
Looks
know
like I'm the
that.
proverbial exception to the rule. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the Master Brewer.
I just
I'm
can't
more of a
believe they make us
local,
use Wumble Studios to get the 30
unsung hero.
hours. 'Cause I'm sure between you and me, probably got those 30 hours if we want already without using Wumble Studios. But I guess they have to promote their stuff, so I guess it's one way
down
to
we go.
do it. Yeah, look at that.
Ah, an old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object. Kind of a widespread
take it.
problem amongst us gnomes.
Take all this junk, I don't know what I'm gonna do with.
Parts of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie. Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light.
I guess. You're right, Alan. They probably do want, I guess, metrics for feedback. But like YouTube and Twitch and all, Kick, they do that without having any, they can see hours and all. So, I don't know why I have to use their studio. They seem to be more focused on getting streamers from that on Rumble to begin with. And don't really pay attention to the streamers on their own streamers on Wumble. They're too busy trying to get people like this Dr. Disrespect and streamers from other places, giving them contracts. They don't realize how many good streamers they have. Not me. I'm nobody. It's still a poop show every time I stream. But a lot of good people like Tommy, and STX Sweeper, and an HT Deathbed. He's not on there anymore. But instead, they rather seek out streamers from other platforms. Can I use this? Oh, nope, wrong one.
A perfect fit. Now we can make long-reaching attacks on bacteria.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. I wasn't gonna do that. But I didn't want to do that, but okay. That works. That works.
That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him. Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box. Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something. Grandad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel Grandad?
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment, I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
For what?
You know, he has a metal leg.
For your journey to the town of the humans, of course. You need to pay more attention, my boy.
I'm supposed to... I thought someone else...
Who? I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
Sure, I'd like to do something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being...
Try? There is no try, only do. This is your chance. You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear, I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right. I can have a look around, but no promises. About my equipment.
Yes? Have you got everything?
I don't know. What exactly should I take?
Let me think. You need a helmet. You can fight without legs, but you can't fight without a head.
Without legs?
And you need a map of the area. Reconnaissance is everything.
What's at the bar?
We are living in the information age.
So I need a map and a helmet. Got it.
And then, of course, you need a parachute. Better to be safe than sorry.
Always use a parachute.
Why, I mean, a parachute?
Just a precaution.
This ring, do you really think it could end the war?
I don't know if there's anything that can end this war.
The gremlin said it would change all our fates. Maybe it's a powerful magic ring.
We are simply soldiers, my boy. We fight when we are told to. Don't worry yourself about anything else.
Sounds sensible. Do you know the Archmage? Have you ever met him?
I've never met him. After all, he's a great leader, and I'm just a simple, highly decorated gnome colonel. But I've heard lots about him. He's a powerful mage, of course. He's an advisor to the king, and he's our most powerful alchemist and chief of the Secret Service. He lives in a tower down by the sea in Seastone. Of course, being the important man he is, he's always away on business.
I hope he's there. I always wanted to meet a real mage.
If he's not there, you'll have to wait for him or go and look for him. You must only give the ring to the Archmage in person, you hear me? No one else. Give me your word of honor. If the ring really is important, then it shouldn't be our fault if it lands in the wrong hands.
Okay. I swear I'll give it to the Archmage personally. I'm supposed to travel to a human town in your machine, right?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
And the safest?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
You didn't say safe, though. Yeah, helmet
I'll
and
go
a
look for the
parachute.
rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye. And never look at anyone on the underground.
Right.
What to live by? I need a helmet, map, and a parachute.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly. Dad's vice brings back a lot.
I use the vice for something. What's the silver rope? Oh.
A thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
Get the rope. Can we do that with the parachute?
I'll thread the rope through the eyes around the edge of the tarpaulin. Done.
Hey, we got a parachute. Okay. Now we need a map and a helmet. The map was in the tavern.
Master Brewer, sir. Hello, Master Brewer, sir. Where are you?
He's drunk.
Master Brewer, sir. Master Brewer.
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves there was this gremlin in a cage and he gave me this ring and...
What kind of ring, then?
This ring. It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to do.
But the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's... I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Just think about it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome? That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But...
That's enough. Now, go home. It's getting late.
I guess I can't expect any help from the Master Brewer. It's worth a try. Yikes!
What's happening?
Okay, no.
Oh, nothing much. I just scared off a pixie.
What, here? At this time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky.
Phew. That was close. I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him somehow.
Oops.
A vial of my mum's...
Oops, yes.
No, I can't. Well, maybe I can.
Use this for the robot. There. Cut his beard.
I'm gonna burn in hell for this. Guaranteed.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We give... What is it? Rubbish to the robot. That bender.
The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then. I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit.
See, I'm using my head.
Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen. I have a feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea. Oh, I like Master Brewer.
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Are you okay?
Of course! And why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance. That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything. I have it. The map of the area. All I need now is a helmet and a parachute. I hope I don't need to use the parachute. I always like to keep my feet on the ground.
Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do that with...
Let's see. If I pull the rope through the eyes on the rucksack... Yes, that should work. There we go. A parachute.
I just need a helmet.
So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already. Now for the most important thing of all, the helmet.
Can't forget a helmet. Poor robot.
Now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago.
Oh,
It's too bad that slime had to be so evil.
there you go. Is that my helmet?
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit. And that's the last of my gear.
Hey, we got
I
it
must
done.
get back to
Look at
Grandad.
that.
Fast.
All these adventure games are paying off. Okay, save. Save. Ooh. Ooh, I guess for adventure. Adventure. Ooh, I can't type today. What? Oh, it's save, okay. Oh. Reload. I'm playing for 1 hour and 28 minutes. Hey, it remembered my well, that's the same one as that. Adventure begins. That's funny. It says adventure begins. Let's continue. Let's go. R.I.P. the robot. Let's see.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there. Maybe rotten or even more. And down we go.
Cool invention.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
I have the pot, helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
And a chamber pot.
How practical.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but...
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier.
Wait for
That
his
is,
head.
of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
Maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
You'll be fine.
I got a map.
Excellent. My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
This has a type of catapult.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
We kind of patched it together
Just my
ourselves.
life, but Of course. I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets. Nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What?
Yeah,
I
patchwork
need
is
a
the real word.
nitroglycerin substitute. Something
We
highly
need a carpenter
explosive.
to come and talk
The
about
only thing that comes to
patchwork.
mind is good old dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of dwarven ale in the morning.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and locking lock ring.
Sounds very specific.
Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But
More
bear in
stuff,
mind,
fine.
the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Right.
Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter.
What do we need again?
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Dwarven ale can be used as a substitute for nitroglycerin.
Well, it has to be diluted and used in small doses, of course.
And the dwarves drink it. And where am I supposed to get something that infernal? Oh, probably the Master Brewer's the only one who can help us there.
There's just one problem. The storage and brewing of dwarven ale is strictly forbidden after there were a number of serious accidents.
I'll see what I can do. Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
Yes, and get a move on. We haven't got much time. But bear in mind that...
Right.
Okay.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories.
Doing a helmet.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale...
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
Why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption?
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
But you do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, but it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself?
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Okay. What do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
But that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay. Water, hops, and barley. I'll get them. Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh? I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
I think I can put this.
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't... I should speed up the melting process.
Yeah. Go in here. Heat up the icicle.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Okay. We need hops and barley. Okay, nothing in here anymore.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Ugh, hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping. It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
There we go. I get some. Oh, I get some barley. I think he has some barley. You've been quiet, Chris. Looking.
There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
Nice. You got everything. Wasn't too bad. Game's moving along now.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
I've got some hops for the ale.
No, my lad, that's not enough. I need more hops. A proper handful.
But I can't find any more.
Oh, well, that's it as far as the dwarven ale's concerned. But you can plant the hops. You'll have enough next year.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Oh, you on?
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
jeez. See how it is. It's crickets. Crickets, crickets. I'm enjoying the game. So we can use that. Oops, no. Use that. In the pot.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
Then we use the supervisor.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow. Good fertilizer, that. Nah. Wow! A huge hop plant with tons of cones. I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
Now we're set. Nope, no, sorry. That's the master brewer.
Hello, Master Brewer.
Aye,
Aye, aye.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly. I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye, that water's very good. We can use this.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do. And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale. Right, it's all go now then.
Nice.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for
That's the
having
drunken
adventures, my lad.
Dwarf.
But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf.
By himself.
But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just to Seastone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then.
He's missing. He wants to hear stories.
Don't forget
No one
us.
else is around.
You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
That means he has to drop the kids off at the pool.
And down we go.
That does make a good helmet, that part. He has a big appointment, yeah. Maybe that's what Chris is doing. That's why he's been so quiet. He had an appointment to take care of. Appointment to go to.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Here's the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this. That means we're only missing the cog. Dismissed!
Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
Oh,
yes, and get a move on. We haven't got much time. Take good care of the ring. It's your precious.
Precious,
Right.
my precious. So...
It's stuck. Poor thing. Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool.
Oh, there you go.
There you are. A 5/8" screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking.
There you go.
Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly.
I'll just say heap of junk.
Maybe it was important.
Okay.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Here's the cog, Grandad.
We did it.
I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory. Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off?
I knew it. Some type of catapult or cannon.
That's what you meant by take off.
Absolutely. I've even
Here's a
had at
cannon.
the town of the humans. Betsy too was, of course, designed to shoot grenades. But I'm
Betsy
confident
too?
that she'll get your capsule there too.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy. Fire!
Ooh, there he goes.
Good luck.
This meanwhile, looks like the evil place.
Where is it? He still hasn't told us, Mother. He will. Who
else knows about it.
The Archmage won't know
This
about
must be
it
Chris's
yet.
ex-wife.
We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But an elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
She needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Oh well, no problem.
He's back at the government
I am an
house.
elf, and I'm fit.
He sure is.
What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
Now I'm playing as her, I guess.
No, they were all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but...
So Wilbur, the gnome has
what
the
else am I
wing, and
gonna
then
do? It appears
this
to be
one, I'm
very
gonna get the
important.
book.
And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it. Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl. Why is that scarecrow not scaring you? Yes, certainly. And how?
You can talk to birds.
Normally you're the first to take flight. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief. I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side. A large brick fireplace. The fire grates on the outs, that's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside. An old watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards. A pile of logs. There is no way that MacGuffin will get through the winter with such a small amount, not even autumn. 3 should be enough. Once they get going, they'll burn for a few hours. An upturned flower pot made of clay. There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. That's coming with me. Presumably the professor wanted to prevent the stone getting wet. I can't set fire to logs just with a firestone. I need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly. A tatty-wonky scarecrow. Its clothing has been nibbled by mice, but the hat has something about it. A scarecrow that doesn't... There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone. I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
That's how you're complaining.
The groundwater is only a few meters down in this region.
We've been, well, yes, we've been solving things. So have you been? Been taking a dump? Your big appointment, as Alan says. You left me alone with Alan. You know that's not a good idea.
The well rope is fastened to the windlass. Doesn't look particularly strong.
We got work.
The well rope is fastened
I
to the
gotcha.
windlass.
How's
Doesn't
everything
look
going?
particularly strong. I should wind up the rope first. That was suspiciously easy. The rope is broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone.
Oh, good that we have a handy dandy watering can.
That should hold. Let's give it a whirl. It worked. This means that I have a gremlin watering can full of water.
Yep. Be careful, and some flint. Guess I go inside the house.
Typical bachelor. Everything in a mess. Plates, pots, cups, covered with a sticky mixture of dust and fat. Dead flies. Oh, yuck.
That's true, Chris. You're a bachelor.
I'm definitely not tidying up here. Why? A small old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished. A carpenter's cup. It looks old.
It's a carpenter's cup.
Not really worth a closer look. Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters. There's a six-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue. There's a six-sided the back of the fireplace. When MacGuffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little stoves. A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
Red underpants.
A wooden tub, about... Oh, great. A standard jelly glowfish. They're everywhere around here. This one here isn't glowing anymore, and won't ever again. A stone casket placed in a wooden box. The box looks very cheap. It could be one of those storage containers. The stone chest is decorated with two angels and has writing on it too. I can't read it. What's likely to happen, eh? Sand. Is it me, or has it just got much warmer in here? The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got a clue what else might be in there. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand. Looks like a very ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door.
Oh, it's a mummy.
Shame. Just a stinky mummy. What have we here?
What are you doing, Mortimer?
What the... Did you just speak? You
talking
speak?
mummy.
Me? No.
Well, yes you do, quite obviously.
What is obvious?
that you can and do speak.
But of course.
But you just said that you didn't.
Why are you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean MacGuffin, the gremlin archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer?
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I think you are slowly losing your marbles, Mortimer.
Bye.
Presumably the sarcophagus lacks oxygen. I think these are all the things that the professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve. I'll take the sieve. The rest looks pretty useless. The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand. There is something in there. A little brass key.
Ooh.
Books, books, and more books. Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every
Yeah, nice
language.
angles, yeah. If I use this in the...
Let's see. There's a bit of paper in the box. The paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina.
Ex
The
machina.
ghost in the machine is the heading.
Oh, Ghost in the
There's
Shell.
also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look. The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost. Fuel? Ah, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house. A large handwritten book. It looks like it's been used a lot. It's the Gremlin's diary. Perhaps I'll find some hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to stop this madness? And I didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains. Oh no, I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the artifact's whereabouts is written. The notes end mid-sentence. I wonder why I haven't heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet. I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday morning. I hope nothing has... That was the
Something
last
attacked.
entry. There are others before it. A strange stone head. It's been roughly hewn but has a few fine embellishments. Perhaps a memento from one of the Professor's expeditions.
Okay.
Wait, there is something else. There's a six-sided flat stone hidden under the paper. It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it.
Oh, it's 5 over here.
Let's see. Fits perfectly. I wonder if I... How pretty.
It's a coffee maker.
Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a ghost living in it. The vessel at its base must be for fuel. The statue has small holes in its nose, and it
It's a
appears
coffee
that the mouth
pot,
could be open.
coffee machine. With Iago Montoya.
Hello? You in there? Ghost? Give me beans for your draft. Oh, mighty ghost in the machine, give me the beans for your delicious, godly draft. Let's look at it this way. If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, and that won't be of any use to anyone. Why the wait?
Got the beans. Making coffee, it looks like. Wait, where's Iago Montoya when you need him? He's a coffee junkie.
The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom.
Oops, I got the wrong one again. Okay. Let me get out of this somehow.
Oi, go! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house. Hello?
Oh, there you go. I have to make more in water.
Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western, Quenya and Sindarin, and technical drawings in Kuzdul. A pile of parchments and papers, very old and a bit fragile. What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains. Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks. I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things. A disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris, as well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas while searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself.
He's busy assisting other fairies and the common goals.
The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all. Ye gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle. He has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is. I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive, and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility. I will not be able to sleep a wink. And next there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there. The book that MacGuffin told me about is hidden in the cellar.
Like fire.
I can't set fire to logs just with a firestone. I need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly. Strange. Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window. Looks like the shutter can be opened. It's pretty high up. Strange. Looks like the shutter can... Good luck, little one. The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm.
Okay.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. The flour, then... A daring structure. And... a pumpkin patch, not particularly well cared for. The pumpkin should have been harvested long ago. I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense.
Bench.
I can't set fire to logs, I need something that lights... Strange. Someone's fitted a... Looks like the shutter can be... What's that? A box with some kind of glass eye. It seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what it's for. What's that? I haven't got a clue. Not quite as good as a real mirror, but I can see my reflection.
Oh, of course
Looking
he's...
good, as usual.
It goes there to there to there, maybe?
What's
Up
that?
now.
A box with some kind of glass eye. It seems to be hanging directly in front of the gable window. I haven't got a clue what...
I have to open it so to shoot the light. How do I open it? Let's see.
I can only see myself and a portion of the room in the improvised mirror.
There we go.
They'll burn well. They're dry as bone. I'll give it a go. What? I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. The flour then comes out. A crackling fire burns in the hearth. Ah, how nice. Let's see. The water's boiling. A watering can full of hot water.
Where's she keeping that? Where's she keeping that hot water? She doesn't have much. Where'd she put that hot boiling water? I want to know where she put that.
Beans all present. And what was that about the fuel again? Ah, yes, here. Grind the beans and pour the powder in.
Oh.
It works. The beans are being ground to powder. That's it. Beans all present and correct. And what was that about the fuel again?
Is this for you, Iago Montoya? You're not here making coffee. You like this game just because you can make coffee.
Very well. The water's turning brown. And it smells... lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted. And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
Monkey.
Hello? You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
Oh, there's a monkey. He's gonna open up this. He's gonna open up the thing. I'll do that. Nice.
A clever mechanism. So this is the legendary secret cellar. The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere.
Indiana Jones, you have to get the...
Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears. As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now. The sad remains of extinct cultures and of the last camping trip. A picture on a stone slab. A jewel is... Hey, that's the staff that was in the picture on the wall. About 2 meters long, and it has a top made of bronze. It's just the jewel that's missing. A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall. I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone. A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it. A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it. The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
Nothing else on it.
The light beam is reflected by the little figure's... there are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned. I've got to try and turn it back to its original position.
No. Okay. Now I gotta find the other.
I can't discover anything of it.
Yoo-hoo!
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
But I am Mortimer.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy. And you have those things there.
What things are you talking about? Her breasts?
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question.
There's a gravestone.
What color is his underwear?
Oh, it's red.
Red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear.
Red silk underwear.
But I'm still
Same as
not
Alan wears.
quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat.
The poor thing was always so happy playing with my bandages.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
There's two.
Two? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
I know you asked me.
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last
jeez.
question. What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of Budlerberg?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
No. So, what is the answer?
What should we say? I am your father, is what he said. Talked about an offer you can't refuse. Answer your questions 2, 3, 5, 4. You did answer. I don't know what it is.
234, of course.
Oh? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that?
Well, yes. 234?
Okay.
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. If you don't even know anything about the 234.
That's true. I not know about the 234.
Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid. Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
Oof. What incident,
Many thanks.
You're welcome.
Fighting after this.
This must be the secret book. Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem.
They're gonna meet together, Wilma and this elf lady. Indiana Jones.
Ah!
We're in chapter 2. Ooh. He wore his helmet. He had his helmet on.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone. And who are you?
Oh, I had to pick that one. I love Monkey Island. Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pilot.
My name is, Willow Brush, Weatherwood?
What kind of a name is that?
Well, it's just my name.
Guybrush
So
Threepwood,
you don't
Mighty
want to tell
Pilot.
me your real name, then? On a secret mission, are we?
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort. Residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers is Seastone.
Seastone? Then I made it!
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well,
Everyone's waiting for that war
those
to
that are
end.
still alive.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks about stuff, you know.
Strange? Why does he do that?
Who knows, who knows.
I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Willowbrush Weatherwood, who wants to become a pirate. Best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
And the ruler
Thanks,
lane
Mr.
and
Shieldhand. See you
defeat,
later.
Captain LeChuck. There's one boot on. Okay, let's save here. Save. I spell Threepwood right? Threepwood. Mighty Pilot. Okay. So thank you for those who came by. Let me show you my schedule for this week. I'll get out of that too, so I'm here, not me anymore. Go. I have an idea to find it. Game schedule. So I'm playing Skies of Arcadia tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern. Still going through that. This time, at least we're on the right track, and we'll take 2 hours to figure out what we're doing. We're going through the Dark Rift, and we'll see what happens after that. So come by tomorrow at 2:30. And then Wednesday, I'm going to finish Half-Life. We're at the end of Half-Life. I probably could have finished it last week, but it was getting kind of late. It was time to fix dinner. So I'll finish it tomorrow and see what kind of trouble we'll get into afterwards, because I don't think it'll take that long to finish. I think we're towards right at the end, like the big boss battle that I was doing. So that's Wednesday hump day. I'm switching internet that morning, so hopefully I'll be able to stream that afternoon, as long as the internet's up and running. So we'll see what happens. Then Thursday, I do 2 streams. First, 2:30, studying Japanese, where I learn Japanese. The Higana and Katahana, playing the game Yukin Kana. So come by and learn the Japanese with me. And then that night, I do a watch party on Discord, where I stream my reaction every place else. We're watching Ultimate Muscle, the episodes 4 to 6. So come by, hop in Discord, and come watch some kooky wrestling anime with me. And then Friday, if you feel the need for speed, we're playing Top Gun, Fire at Will, on the PS1 version at 2:30 Eastern. And then I'll be doing the Final Fantasy 14 that night, going back to Everkeep, still learning the fight at 9 p.m. And Saturday is my dad's 80th birthday, so I'm taking Saturday off, so no stream Saturday. I'm going to postpone karaoke till next week. And then Sunday, of course, is Sunday Fun Day, Final Fantasy 14, where I just hang out in the game with some friends. Nice chill stream, 2 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate Chris. I'll tell him that. Thank you. I want to thank Chris, who keeps switching back and forth. He's on everything for me, Twitch and YouTube. I want to thank Chris, and of course the great Adeline, as well as Tomby. Go follow him. He's everywhere. He's on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch. He's a good guy. If you need help figuring out how to stream Rumble Studios the back way, you have to check out his video. He did. It's a good video. Thank you, Weeper, STX Weeper, for coming by well on the Rumble side. Go follow him as well. And anyone else who came by to look, I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see who we can wait on Rumble, shall we? Let's see, am I on still? Yeah. Reaper's on. I think everything's on. We'll do Weeper. He jumped into mine, so we'll jump into his. He's a busy guy. He keeps working hard. Let's see. So, anyone on Rumble, I'm going to take you over to him. I think he's also on Twitch, though, so you can find him on Twitch as well. Say hello. I think he's affiliated on Twitch. Maybe someday I'll be, but I kind of give up on Twitch. No one really watches me on there. I think it's and you have to know your niche, I guess. I kind of play a bunch of different games, so I'm kind of over the place. Go follow STX Reaper either on Rumble or Twitch. Or YouTube. We're probably on YouTube too. Well, thank you for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you hopefully tomorrow at 2:30 for some Skies of Arcadia. Till then, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Bye.